Hello everybody, I'm the Trumbox Gamer. Welcome back to Minecraft. This is a peaceful mode. We're gonna see how far we could get without changing the difficulty. I forgot what I was doing. Farming? Like farming? Oh wait, no, I'm trying to set up the emerald things. I'm trying to get more on. Okay, so luckily there's a farmer in the nearby village. We just need the farm. And it's going decently enough, I guess. You. There. Don't like how it did that. Don't like the whole lag on my part. But I digress. It's fine. It's good. It's golden. Not sure how I feel about this area either. At least I got water sources. Not that bad. It's fine. Everything's cool. Everything's good. So, good news is I finally figured out what was wrong with my new laptop. See, there was an issue where it just kept on going to a black screen, but I finally got it fixed. Funny thing is that apparently the graphics card was just being a little bit uncooperative with me, so I had to go and deal with that. But it's been dealt with. Everything's been working pretty well. So I think we're gonna have a little more productivity in these upload. Or at least, my recording for the most part, because last couple weeks it's been kind of off with me. Not only have I had a laptop that wasn't really streaming well, like I couldn't do PS Tuesdays properly without it like just spazzing out. But now it has. Everything's good. That new problem was kind of frustrating, not gonna lie, but now that it's solved, I think everything should be cool. I mean, the only issue I have now is that when I tried using voice mod, which is the reason my voice is so loud, or at least more, I wouldn't say loud, more. No, loud would be fine, because if I didn't use it, it would be more of a whisper. The reason why that it's acting a little weird is because it's a new version. I'm not used to this version. I don't have my old settings, which, not gonna lie, kinda missed me a bit. I had this one setting that made it sound a little perfect, but now it's like, eh. Point is, I think you could still hear me. The only other issue that I'm not 100% sure that I've actually fixed was with Discord or recording with others, because I tried recording with a few others. As you probably are aware, the quality has taken a shot down, and I'm not sure if it was because of the graphics card or if it's just Discord being Discord and not really, helping out here. So I'm a little lost on if it's gonna be a problem like going forward. Hopefully it's not, and I hope this all fixes it. But other than that, I am doing well. Shenanigans should be popping up soon. I've been meaning to record that and uploading it, because that is another series I do, of course, with Minecraft, but it's with my little brother who wanted to play, and I know he asked me when some videos coming out, and I was like, oh, I felt kind of bad for that. I haven't played with him in a while too, because of all this computer nonsense. So yeah. He did say he did continue playing without me, and I was like, that's cool, that's fine. So when we do get back to it, I think after episode... Hold on, how many episodes of Shenanigans do I have, like, on my computer? Give me 1 sec. Because I kept them safe. When it was transferring the whole, like, videos from my old laptop to the new laptop, I made sure to keep everything that I had safe. So... this week we should be getting 5 and 6, but past that I need to record up to 23 episodes. Okay, in total we have 23 episodes, so... oh boy. That's a lot. That is quite a lot. Positive I messed up with the pumpkin routes here, but I'm hoping that they stick to one side and not the other side, but yeah. Other than that, I do have some good news. So, with my new laptop having a lot more memory than my old, I'm able to download a bunch of Steam games that I just didn't have the time to really download or, you know, keep on with everything going on. And a friend of mine did add me to her family plan, so all the games that she has, I now have. And I'll take that moment to thank my friend who, again, wants to remain anonymous, but I still want to thank her for being generous. There are quite some games. I don't think all of them could be like for everyone, but there are some new games I could have in the channel, which kind of reminds me that I think early on in this year, Anna did bring up, hey, are you going to be focusing on other games or just PS Tuesdays for your channel now? And I told her that, no, I'm still going to be focusing on other games, but as of lately, the only thing that I've been working on has been PS Tuesdays or, you know, Minecraft. Which, I'll be honest, I wasn't intending that. I was intending to have more work on different projects. It's just, with PS Tuesdays, I kind of jumped the gun. I bit off a little too much than I could chew. Like, I thought I'd be having a lot more grace period. Granted, I probably did. It's just I didn't take that grace period to actually work. I kind of took it just to, like, relax, which, I'll be honest, I think with the first video that I actually recorded for the segment was Ratchet & Clank, which I'm trying to think how many videos there were in total, because outside of Anna's videos, I think there were... Alright, so let's see. The achievement run has 24, and typically I've noticed that the achievement run does have more videos on the ground, so I do need to take a little longer on either completing the achievements or, you know, explaining how to complete the achievements. So, granted, by the time that I go back and record for the commentary, I kind of just forget what I'm doing, so it's like a shot in the dark or very, very, like, basic explanations. I'm kind of hoping people just, like, are able to follow along with the video, which, again, I'll say probably not the best guide, but it happens. I'm gonna try to be a little more better in that. With the other run, though, the one with Anna, those runs are more like fun runs with friends. Like, they don't really have any guides. It's just like playing the game with a friend. Hers had 22. So in total, Ratchet & Clank had 46, like, videos in total. And for those of you that probably follow PS Tuesdays, if you notice a change in the thumbnails, you've noticed that there's new avatars. So I was thinking about this for quite some time. The driving point, though, was when one of my friends, my old friend, one of my oldest friends, he just recently got aboard the whole PS Tuesdays thing, is that he suggested, hey, that while you're making, you know, thumbnails for your videos, maybe have, like, avatars for the people that are in the videos, like, say, one for him, one for Anna, one for Despair, Lorenzo, like, so-and-so, so people, when they see it, they know who's going to be in the video. And that was a driving point in me making those avatars on the grounds that I was already kind of considering it, but now that he's, like, bringing it up, it kind of inspired me to actually go and make them. And I thought, okay, all right, I will take that into consideration. I originally was going to just make it like a very simple reskin of my avatar, and, you know, that was originally what I was planning. But with my friend, when he was talking, he kind of suggested maybe ask everyone what shapes they want, like, get design, like, ideas from them, and then create your own, and I like that. I like that a lot, because it felt more it felt more personal, it didn't feel lazy. If I did the whole color swap thing, it'd be like, well, it's kinda boring. You know, it's just, like, a little boring if I went with that route, so I was like, okay, you know what? In the Discord, I ask everyone, hey, what shapes do you want and what color scheme do you want to go with? I'll make an avatar based on that for upcoming PS Tuesday thumbnails. But before I get too into that, I actually want to save this conversation for a different video, because as I was going through everything, I've finally noticed that I hit 100 subscribers. And I like to make special videos for, like, milestones like that. It's just I couldn't think of anything up until I was designing like thumbnail like avatars for my friends. I was like, you know what? This be a good video to make as a little thank you for people who've subbed. You know, just see like the making of. Because I'm a sucker for making of videos, like behind the scenes kind of dealies. So like I love those as videos. So I figured that'd be kind of fun to do, like little snippets of information about each person, just like you know, safe information, nothing too like revealing. Like I wouldn't reveal anything unless I felt like they would be comfortable with it. Because if you haven't noticed, whenever I say a friend of mine, I never really reveal their name unless they give me explicit permission that, yeah, you could say my name. I don't do that on the grounds I value their privacy. And if I ever did step across that line, I kind of feel a little bad about it. That's why I ask everybody that, hey, when we're recording, is there a name that you want to go by, like a little stage name, so you don't have to use your actual name? Which, for the most part, was like their gamer tags for them. Like most part, the only one that didn't use a gamer tag was Lorenzo. I mean, technically Anna too, but she was just cool with her name. So I'm giving her a pass on that grounds. It's just Lorenzo was the one that didn't really go with a gaming tag or anything. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Again, stories that I could save for the other video. I think I'm going to record a bit of peaceful mode for the time being, and then get a little into shenanigans so I'm kind of caught up, and then I'll work on the 100 subscriber special, because on one hand I don't want to forget about it until, oh well, we got to 150, now what? And it's like, whoops. But at the same time, I kind of do have to keep routine with these videos as well. I mean, shenanigans I feel like be put a little aside, because I don't think my brother will mind, but at the same time, as stated, like, he has been wondering where they have been, so it's like, I don't want to put him off too long, because then it's like, well, he doesn't get his videos uploaded, and I don't want him thinking that I just forgot about him. Originally, I was going to plan on having them on Thursday, and that was before the whole time schedule got changed. It's still going to be on, Thursday, but I'm going to put it to 3:30 rather than just 3, because, well, these videos will be at 3. Okay, put a tree there and make it look good. I'm thinking of making it like a little flower area here. It'll be nice and, pretty looking. Not just farm, has some, beauty to it. As for the realms, because the other video that I had with my friends was on Minecraft Realms. That was a while back, and, well, not gonna lie, I kind of regret not recording any of the things I made. See, at the time, my friend who had the server, I didn't ask him if it was okay if I record when I was playing, and by the time I did, I kind of built everything that was there already. So when you seen it in, the playthrough of Anna, you saw, all these creations, and it's like, would have really loved. I was telling my other friend who's not in a video yet, but she has joined the PS Tuesdays team, Rogue, that I really regret not recording everything, because of the things I made my own personal beach, a very nice looking bridge from the beach to a village, a giant sword in the sky that functioned as a giant nether portal, because apparently you have 22 blocks high and 22 blocks wide, I think, or maybe it's different. Hold on, let me double check that. Okay, a quick look, and it could be 23 by 23, which I think I went with 23 by 22, or maybe it was 23 by 20. I don't remember. The only thing I do remember was I made it going very high up. I activated all the swords. It was originally supposed to be a tower with that structure. It was supposed to be a tower, but I did not like how it looked. So what I did was I just blew it up from top to bottom. And I think at the very top was supposed to be where the original portal was supposed to be, but I just didn't like how the, building looked, so I just blew it up. And when I blew it up, I was like, you know what? That broken structure makes for a pretty good looking sword. So I decided to take all the obsidian I had and went 23 by 23. It was quite the process. I think the hard part was getting the handle, because the handle was like outstretched. It was very cautious for it, because even though we were in a world that had keep inventory on, I still didn't want to fall all the way down and have to climb all the way back up, because that's always a headache. The only thing is, I'm kind of sad that my friend who actually owns the server, he's mad. That's the name that it goes by for PS Tuesdays. He's the one that kind of recommended the whole thumbnail thing. I kind of want to see his reaction when he looked at the area that I was building on, because I remember that there's only one rule on the server, and that's just don't build over other people's stuff. Obviously fair. So when I put my stuff down in my little area, I just really wanted to see somebody's reaction. The only person that really reacted was Lorenzo, Anna, and our friend who hasn't made her debut yet, Rogue. But other than that, it has not been the dudes who actually hosts the server. Speaking of that, there's a reason why I am trying. I'm pretty sure I've told everybody by this, but the reason why I'm trying to get enough emeralds is so that I could get slime blocks, or slime balls from the Wandering Villager, and build sticky pistons. Aside from the sticky pistons, I do want 2 slime blocks, because there is something you can make that could duplicate rails. And I kind of want that. Do I know if it duplicates anything else? No. But I do know it works on rails. I'm thinking when we finally get the resources for it, I think I'm off by... I don't remember, because it's been a while since I played, but I do know that once we do get enough rails, I am going to be making a rail system from point A to point B, so that traveling won't be that big of a deal. Just kind of wondering where would I go, because so far that I know, we only have like one village that's, well, from where I'm standing, be right behind me. Yeah, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I'm thinking we'll get a bunch of power rails. We power that stuff up. We go across the sea. Actually, that does remind me. Rails can now go underwater if you didn't know. As much as I like the idea, I have not got it to work to my favor. And, oh wow, you grew pretty fast. Huh. I didn't think you were going to grow that fast. Cool. I'm going to put a couple vines here, just so that it's more, like, decorative, so that, like, it's set a little better. Help it grow. There we go. Looking good. Also, because I don't know what to do with them, so it's like, put that there, put that there. You're looking good. You're looking fresh. You're looking like, you're looking decorative. Yeah, we'll go with decorative. I have no idea what other word to say. I might as well grab you while I'm at it. Hello, cows. Why do I need cocoa beans? I don't know. To use for dye, and that's about it. I mean, I guess I could make cookies through it, but... Bro, my darlings. Bro, I like how they don't care where they grow, you place them and they're just gonna grow. It's a lot less of a hassle than I had with the moss tree. Or, what's it called? The pale sapling. Because I tried growing that tree, it just does not want to grow. I think maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know. not here. You stay there, not here. Probably here. Yes. Fine. I swear, every time I try to organize something, even if I have something that's like, obviously this is where I'm putting all the plant stuff, I still look through all the chests because I don't remember if it's in this chest or that chest. It's like, my memory's a little bad. So you're all going here. There's that sapling I was talking about. Just cannot get it to work for some reason. I looked it up too. It's not even supposed to be that difficult to deal with. It's like supposedly very easy. Supposedly. I'm gonna make this nice and matching. So one there, one here, one here. There we go. Good, 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 good. I've never been this organized in Minecraft ever. I say, knowing that in that one video, I did kind of organize it slightly. But I'm not usually this organized. That's a better term. Ooh, they changed. Nice. Be like this too, because I don't think I really want this to be more, farm area. I think this is fine enough. There we go. Maybe I'll keep this. Just a little extra. There we go. Just a little walk through the park, a little look at the garden. Put you right there. Put this right here. Alright. Like so, Give me a minute. I could be a little indecisive with this. You go there. We need another big flower. Yeah, that'll work in a pinch, but still. No, not that one. It can't be. So, there's this one rule that my family had during Christmas is that, like, same color ornaments can't be touching on the Christmas tree, which was something that my mom had to follow as a kid, and it kind of followed through her as an adult. So, yeah, it's funny how that kind of popped up with every other little design that I do. Is like, can't be touching, it has to be like this. I don't feel it there. Maybe I'll change it. There we go. Be like 2 by 2. Yeah, you get out of here. There we go. I think that's where my OCD started popping up. I had bone meal. I'm positive if I did have bone meal, I think it'll just replicate these flowers for the most part. So if I run out, it's not that big of a deal. Do I want to put you there, or do I want to put something else? I'll put you there. I want variety. I say, knowing that this is the only amount of plants I have, I want some variety. Oh, these ones, right. I forgot. I guess I'll put you and you like that, and then you and you like that. There we go. I just kind of like these ones because of the little glow thing that they do. I don't know why that amuses me. But you right over here, we have a bunch of you. So that, why aren't you popping up? Huh. Okay. Where they're not popping up, and I think I messed up somewhere. Yeah, I'll just put you there. Last one. You get a rose. You get a rose. There we go. There is this one type of flower that, unfortunately, the only way I know you could get it is if you get the sniffer mob to, like, dig up the seeds, but in order to get the sniffer, you're gonna need to basically go through suspicious sand or suspicious gravel. I think it's suspicious sand. You're gonna need to go through suspicious sand just to get, like, an egg. I'm just gonna say this right now. The egg thing drives me a little crazy. Well, yeah, you know what? The suspicious gravel and sand just drive me up a wall. First off, good luck finding that at glance. Like, seriously. I have that. I don't like that. I don't like that, but at the same time, I feel like... Oh... Well, I don't know how to feel about this. Maybe I'll fix it, maybe I'll keep it as is, but... Anyway, the amount of sand... Whatever the sand is called, it's suspicious sand, suspicious gravel. The amount of both of those items I had to find was... Oh, it was so... Ugh. Like I said, you can't exactly tell the difference until you start hearing the sound, and once you break one, you know, well, found them. And by then, it's like, well, what did you break in the meantime? Like, kind of killing me a little here. And for the sake of the, going back and finding more sand, I made sure that when I did find one of those snipper eggs, I made sure to wait until I found another. That way, that if I wanted more of them, I didn't have to go and dig for more sand. So, yeah, it was just a real pain. But if I want to get that same flower again, I'm gonna have to go and find more suspicious sand, find one of their eggs, hatch one of their eggs, and hope that they, give me the frickin' seed. It's like doing everything over again. While it is fun at glance, it's then when you remember all the stuff you had to do just to get what you got, it's like kind of bums me out just a bit. But you know what? It's fun up until a point. Like, I think that's why I didn't care too much for the netherite thing, because it just felt like, okay, at first you gotta find netherite. And then after you find netherite, you have to find the netherite upgrade, and it's like, you're kind of killing me. Like, netherite's hard to find. The fact that I found one is a miracle. Like, then I have to go and find an upgrade just to get the profits from all that hard work. Like, get out of here. I like it before, when you just needed to find the material, and then put in the anvil, and just boom, done. Oh, not anvil, the smithing tool, or whatever the heck it's called. Like, yeah, it's just frustrating with that. Very frustrating with that. The amount of hours, but this does look beautiful. I kind of like the whole flower bed. Made me pause mid-rant. And then I gotta go and do it all again for this video. Gotta check off things I can and can't get. Anna did something while we were playing together that made me just a little annoyed. Not at her, but at myself. It's that she was showing me all the banners that she had, and I was like, another item that I must collect. After I collected, like, all the upgrades I could find, I think the only upgrade that I didn't find was the bolt upgrade, which I think is from the trials, but other than that, I found every upgrade. And now I'm gonna have to do that again as well. On the bright side, if we do find any ancient cities, I'm positive looking for the items won't be too bad, considering that, you know, we're on peaceful and there's no warden. Doesn't stop it from being frustrating. Like, I think the drop rate for them is less than 5%, or 0.5% for the silence, like, what's it called? Detailing? Trimming. No, it's called trimming, yeah. I think it's less than 0.5% or something like that. Point is, it's a rare drop to find. I mean, with trimming, you can at least be happy that you don't have to find another. You just need to find one and you could upgrade, like, not upgrade it, you could duplicate it, which it is cool, but it is also very costly with the duplication, which I think that's a fair, like, trade-off for duping stuff. Like, if you could dupe it, then the price must be pretty high. But we are at the end of the video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully we'll get enough emeralds. It might take a while with the whole emerald thing, but I'll see you next time. Take care, please like and subscribe, and have a great day.